Good evening, folks. So it's been a little bit since I've been ready to do a review for everybody. Now, I'm going to preface this right off the bat that I've got a couple videos that I'm going to be doing, but this is going to be the first one. This is a record review. This is a EP review for the band called Surface Wounds. The band, formerly known as Rival, has released a 4-song EP entitled The Tower. It was released on October the 9th, and they are a 5-piece metalcore band from St. John, New Brunswick, with some Blackened bits to it. You can get this on many different platforms. Of course, all the majors that a lot of you guys know, Spotify, Bandcamp, yada, yada, yada. And, of course, you'll see it on YouTube as well. Now, I will bring up a quick little piece that someone on Bandcamp reviewed this, but I'm going to get into this. So, mixed by Michael Bowers at Mount Olympus Studios, the 5-piece Blackened metalcore band tapped into some serious aggression here, with vocalist Tyson Kingsley, bassist Dustin Bayerl, drummer Dan Finn, who I actually know, and guitarist Yorgos Elisiou and Dawson Cole really take the genre to its limits here as far as I'm concerned. Now, I gotta state that I'm not a big metalcore guy. There's only a few metalcore bands that I know of, and only a couple I like. And when you add a little bit of that black metal feel to it, it's good. It's still not my thing, but that doesn't mean it's going to reflect badly in the outcome. So, shortly before the thingy hit, as we know, if you guys are wondering why I'm looking up, as usual, at my notes. Shortly before the thingy hit, of course, they were scheduled to take off on their very first Canadian tour with Pale Ache. Now, Michael Bowers, who recorded the EP, is Pale Ache's singer, who recorded it as a thing. Milk Sup is their debut single, and it has a accompanying video. Now, the guitars on here are very buzzsaw-like, and they're a real slap in the face with massive intensity. Delivered, executed almost flawlessly when it comes to the metalcore genre. The bass on this is very, very audible. It snarls and grinds very much like that Nolly Get Good type of thing. It's a type of bass tone that I've really become that I really enjoy listening to when it comes to my metal, especially any of the newer stuff, like from the mid 2000s up till now. It's really the kind of bass that I really enjoy hearing. Dan's drumming hits really hard with force, and in some cases it backs off, but it still hammers with enough power to really make sure that you're like, okay, well, he's softened up a little bit. No, he's brought it back, but he still hits with enough force. He's just not blasting away like you would hear with normal metalcore style drummers. Now, his snare hits are super hard, which of course in metal, as we all know, when it comes to mixes, that is a very, very key thing, and the harder the hit, the overall better the sound is going to be. Now, with Tyson's vocals, while they are very powerful and they are very hard hitting, they come out and they just tear you right to shreds. They're very one dimensional, and when it comes to vocalists, it's strictly the high screams, and that's really all you get. What I prefer when it comes to this kind of thing, and he can basically tell me to fuck off, he can do whatever he wishes. But I like screams and I like growls when it comes to this style of music. I really would prefer both of those so that they offset each other, so that he's not just a complete screamer the whole time. Because even in metalcore, you get guys that sing and scream. Now, maybe he doesn't want to do the sing scream, and that's cool. That's totally cool. That's totally down. That's totally his thing. If he adds a growl to it, it would kind of make it a little bit more flavorful, and some guys can be like, okay, well, it's not all screamy the whole time. Not that it's bad, and not that he can't do it, because he definitely can do it. Adding that extra bit of vocal range is only going to make you a better singer in the long run. Now, can the band hold up as far as I'm concerned and go on a major tour once this fucking messes going? Yeah, 100%. I absolutely think they could. You know, if we get back to a regular sort of normality here within the next, say, year, I'm going to say that just because, overshoot a little bit, I think they could easily go out on a tour and make a decent go of it. If they keep on this same sort of trajectory, but of course grow with that trajectory, I think they're going to do fine. I think they're going to be great. Even if they don't get a chance to go out on tour, I still think they can hold up, and they've got a lot of support backing from this 4-song EP. I can't wait till they put out a regular full release. Now, of course, playthroughs are going to be coming in the near future from these guys, like videos and stuff. But they can definitely pull off the genre better than most, in my humble opinion. Now, that having been said, I'm going to go to the little review that was put up here on Bandcamp. Now, The Tower is an exercise in austerity. It's a powerful, primal, and direct delivering dark and memorable lyrics over harsh and biting guitars, which is very, very true. It's not even 5 minutes long, and the best part about this is that people are obviously starting to really like this record. It's in what he says here, what they say too. It sits well with the genre, and it really is a very tight 4-track EP. So when it comes to this kind of thing with this whole metalcore thing, it's kind of hard to get a really good mix. I find too. I find the mix is really, really difficult, but sonically, it's really good. It's actually really, really well produced. I was actually super impressed by this too. And the one thing I'm going to say here is that you can go right on Bandcamp. You'll see all proceeds from this EP to be donated direct to the Me Camp. I'm probably butchering that. Treaty Rights and Moderate Livelihood Fisheries, or you can donate yourself by PayPal or e-transfer to the email on the Bandcamp. As far as I'm concerned, that's probably one of the most generous things that I have ever seen a band ever even remotely put out. That all proceeds from this EP to be donated to this Treaty Rights and Moderate Livelihood Fisheries. Well fucking done, boys. Well fucking done. As far as I'm concerned, the classiest thing I have ever seen. Now, I know some people do that, but you don't see bands do this. A lot of bands will get the proceeds, keep the proceeds so that they can put it towards merch and so on. This is a fucking amazing thing that these guys are doing, and I really, really support that. I think it's an absolutely fantastic idea. Very well done, boys. To end off on this video, I just want to state that the verdict, it's a 4 out of 5. It's a really, really good EP. No fucking question about that. If you get the chance, head over to Bandcamp, head over to Spotify, put it on your little playlist. Get to buying this record, because she's pretty fucking killer as far as I'm concerned. Anyways, guys, thank you so very much for watching. If you like this, subscribe, like it, and you guys in the band, I'll try to find you some way, somehow. Spread this shit along. I'll have it also posted up in the Panic Room as well for everybody to enjoy. Keep the fucking horns up, and keep the fucking metal as fuck.